Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lakers Talk with Gerald. Thank you for joining me. This is episode number 29. Not too long ago, I just did a YouTube video for episode 29, so I did not record it as a podcast also. So this is that podcast here. So that was a video that I did. If you guys also if you just listen on the podcast, please take a moment one of these times, go check me out on that YouTube. That's something I just been putting myself out there. Never been that guy to put myself out there like that. So this is something. So episode 29 video was out there on YouTube. I added some actual in video we talked about earlier, going over Lonzo Ball's injury. So you can see the video in play of actually the time he hurt. So I'm going to discuss that. You can see me talking about it and hear me talking about it. Also, I incorporate a little something fun into the video, into the YouTube video. Hopefully you'll get a laugh at it. It's actually about first time caller calling into my live video. So please check that out. It's pretty entertaining. This one, it was a really short video. It was only just barely less than 7 minutes. So I really would like to know what you guys think about that, though. So, well, here we are, guys. It is January 26th. It is a Friday, or no, it is not a Friday. It is a Saturday night. The Lakers did not play tonight. They're actually going to be playing tomorrow night on Sunday against the Phoenix Suns. I've heard some feedback from different people as far as like, yeah, we're playing the Suns. At least we got an easy game. That should be an easy win. No. There's no more easy wins. Not until LeBron get back. Not until the Lakers are healthy. Then there might be some easy wins against some teams that, with LeBron's help, we can put them away. With Lonzo Ball out 4 to 6 weeks, probably more like 8 to 12 weeks, because, everything I've heard on a grade 3 ankle sprain takes at least 8 to 12 weeks. With LeBron James still out, hey, there's no easy games, guys. No. Guys and gals, everybody that's listening, no easy games. Not right now. We got to go in there just wanting to just take over and dominate the game from start to finish. Get up by a lot. Take this game seriously. Don't underestimate the Suns. This is the NBA. They have a lot of great NBA players. Devin Booker, amongst others. I mean, this guy scored, I believe he scored 70 points in a game. Okay, people don't just score 70 points in a game by accident. This guy is good. This team can play. Don't underestimate them. They can beat the Lakers on any given day. Just like football, any given Sunday, you can get beat. Don't take it as a easy game. Don't think it's going to be just a walk in the park. Nothing like that. We're going to have to come with it. The last game the Lakers played, they played the Minnesota Timberwolves. They end up losing that game. And guys, to be honest, I was watching the game and I fell asleep at halftime. I was trying to hang in there. I was just super tired, laying up watching it, and I was fighting it, watching. I remember it was close at halftime, and then sometime I woke up in the middle of the night thinking like, oh man, I missed the game. And then I immediately looked at my phone, hoping to see a smile and hoping to smile and see the Lakers won. Well, not so much. The Lakers, and I saw the score was 120 to 105 or something. And I was very disappointed. That's what I felt the first time, because if anything, I wanted it to be Lakers maybe lost by 1, lost by 2, lost by a few games. They were right there in it or something. But losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves at home when you were in this game, we should have been better than that. That was not Lonzo. It was Rondo's first game back after being out somewhere around 4 weeks, because after he got hurt on Christmas Day. So that's actually just over a month. So he came back. I was hoping that would help have an impact on this game. Hopefully help us get the win. It did not. Even though he played pretty decently, pretty well. He had 15 points and 13 assists. So, and that's pretty damn good. I heard he also had 6 rebounds. So, yeah, that's pretty good. It didn't quite get it done when it came to the game. Guys like Kyle Kuzma didn't have a great game. I heard he's still having problems and hurting from a hip injury that's been ailing him. He's still trying to play through it, but he's not producing on the court, at least not very well. Yeah, he only had 10 points. He had 4 rebounds and 4 assists in 28 minutes of play. He didn't shoot very well. He was 4 out of 12 field goals and 0 for 4 from three-point line. That's just one of those things that it's just not going to get it done. And it didn't get it done last night. Brandon Ingram, he played 38 minutes in that game. He ended up having 20 points. He was 8 out of 14 field goals, 0 for 2 from three-point range. He made 4 out of 6 free throws, which is just okay. I like to see him make those free throws, out of 10. I like to at least see him getting 7 to 8 out of 10. That would be nice. He ended up having 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. And he had a negative 10 in this game on a plus minus. Other players in this game, Zubac started. He played 21 minutes. He was only 5 out of 12. Almost 50%, but not quite there. He had 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He also had a negative 10 with 10 points in the game on the plus and minus. Rajon Rondo, 37 minutes that night. 6 out of 11 field goals, 3 for 5 3-point shooting. And he had 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Wow. Man, he was all across the board. Let's wrap around. Let's go back to that 3-point shooting. Notice how Kuzma was 0 for 4. Brandon Ingram was 0 for 2. Rajon Rondo, who was not known for his 3-point shooting, was 3 for 5 from 3-point land. That's 60% for the night. And would you believe that he's leading the Lakers in 3-point percentage for the year? Even though he hasn't played a whole lot of games, he's missed a lot due to injury. He is leading us statistical-wise in percentage on 3-point shooting. If you had told somebody at the beginning of the year that would be the case, most people would not have believed that. Especially with the way Kuzma shot 3-pointers last year, and especially the way Josh Hart has been shooting in the summer league and the beginning of the season. And then we have a sharpshooter rookie, Mikhailuk. That guy, we expected him to be really high up there, but surprisingly, he really have not been shooting very well this season. I don't quite know what it is. In the summer league, he was on fire, and it seemed like he was our best shooter. Hasn't quite translated, but I think that just because, I don't know, the pressure, whatever it is when you get in the live games, but I think eventually that will come back around. Maybe next year, maybe at the end of this year, who knows. All right, rounding out the starting 5 was Caldwell Pope. He ended up having 13 points. He shot 5 out of 8 field goals, 1 for 4 3-point shots, 2 for 2 from free throws. Good job, Caldwell Pope. Finally, somebody made both all of their free throws. I know it's not a lot, but you made both, so hey, I'll take it. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, -1 on plus and minus, 13 points. Out of the bench, we had Beasley end up scoring 9 points, 4 out of 7 field goals, no 3-pointers in only 12 minutes. Wagner, he only played 5 minutes. He must have came in on crunch time, or not crunch time, at the trash time, at the end when we were already getting beat probably. McGee, 22 points. Correction, he did not have 22 points. He played 22 minutes. He had 10 points from 5 out of 7 field goals, 6 rebounds, and 2 block shots. Josh Hart, 21 minutes played, 2 for 6 field goals, 1 for 5 3-point shots, and only 5 points. He ended up having the worst plus minus of all the players that night at a -17. Rounding out the last few people that played tonight was Mikhailuk, played 7 minutes, scored 6 points. He was 2 for 4 3-point shooting, and those are only 2 field goals he took. And Stevenson was the last person, played 22 minutes, 3 out of 5 field goals, 1 out of 2 3-point shots, 7 points. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. His plus minus was negative 15. Overall, guys, we shot 8 from 28 3-point shooting. That was 28%. Not quite enough to get it done. 50% from the just regular field goals, 2-point shots. That was decent. Our free throws, once again, were one of the worst, if not the worst, free throw shooting team in the league. We were 9 out of 14, which equates to 64%. Not very good. Not good at all. That's not going to get it done. On the other hand, let's take a look at the Timberwolves. What were their team stats that compared to ours? Now, their 2-point field goals, they actually took a lot more than we did, but at a lower percentage. They shot 43% from 2-point field goals, but they took 102 of those shots compared to we only took 87. And then 3-point shooting, they were 10 out of 33, which is 30%, which they took 5 more 3-pointers than us, and they made 2 more. Things like that. And then the big difference, free throws. They shot 25 free throws, and guess their percentage. They were 88% on their free throws, 22 out of 25, while we were 9 out of 14. I mean, that'll get it done all day. When guys, I mean, yeah, they got a lot of shots from the free throw line. A lot of times they say when a team is being more aggressive, they get more free throws. Unfortunately, guys, like I said, I fell asleep at halftime. And, if you don't know, I am living on the East Coast. I am in Atlanta. So the games don't come on till 10:30 Eastern Standard Time for me. So just to give you a little background as to why, I'm falling asleep on the games. By the time the game is over, it's around 1 or so in the morning. And it was just one of those nights. So, look, we lost the game. Free throws were a big difference. 3-point shooting could have been better. One of these teams that we got to get wins on these kind of teams. Even though Minnesota has some really good players in Cat and also their other really good forward, who his name is just slipping my mind right now. But these are the ones we just have to get the win when we're shorthanded like that. But we did not, so now we must move on. They're gonna have a good number of days off. Usually you don't have this many 3 days off in between. They played last Thursday, so of course that means they're gonna have they had Friday and Saturday off. And so we're gonna see what happens on Sunday. Lakers playing the Suns is going to be at the Staples Center. That's going to be 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. That'll be 6:30 Pacific. All right, so we got to get this W. And I would like everybody that's listening, thank you for listening, first of all. Appreciate you for coming. And I'm starting to get more and more people give me feedback every day. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to just grow, not just in the podcast, speaking wise, communication, life wise, just growth. Put myself out there. These YouTube videos, these podcasts, putting myself out there, talking about myself, messing up, making mistakes, and then just being honest. And look, that's me. That's a sign of doing something new. And I hope all you out there keep doing something new. Keep trying something you haven't tried. Keep adding a layer to your life and setting new goals. Appreciate you all out there. That's the end of this video. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Even notifications, something I just learned about. Also, you should see 2 videos up there. Go ahead and click on one of those and let me know what you think about the next video. I am officially out.